Alright, yo, it's literally Mel Kiper Jr., Mel Kiper Sr. back on another video. So, every time you watch a video like this, they normally go in depth, about 5 minutes for each player. I know you don't want to watch that, and I don't want to talk about it. So let's get it started. Number one, Trevor Lawrence. No talking needed. Trevor Lawrence. Number two, New York Jets select Zach Wilson. This guy's been heavily talked about. The only problem is that he went to BYU, and BYU's still a pretty good school. And I mean, you can't hate him. You can't hate him. His stats show it. Number three, San Francisco 49ers. They've been trading. They've been trading up. They traded up to get somebody. They didn't trade up to get freaking Mac Jones. They traded up to get Trey Lance, a stud. He was talented, a dual threat playmaker, and has tremendous upside. Tremendous upside. Atlanta Falcons. They say, you know what, we're gonna stick with Matt Ryan. They take Kyle Pitts, the most talented player in my opinion in the draft. I'm pissed the Eagles, because I'm an Eagles fan, traded down, but it seems like the Falcons would have got him anyway. They get Kyle Pitts and decide, man, let's try to make a run with the team we have here and try to have Kyle Pitts, Julio Jones, and Calvin Ridley. Cincinnati Bengals, they get Penei Sewell. You can't. They forget. Do you forget that they have T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd? They're gonna get Penei Sewell because they need protection for Joe Burrow. Dolphins, Jamar Chase. They traded all the way up here. They didn't trade all the way up here to get a bum. And they got the best player on the board in my opinion, in Jamar Chase. Now the Detroit Lions come up and they say, man, all these offensive guys, let's switch it up. They go defense here. They get Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons is just athletic monster. Parsons is the best defender in the draft with sideline-to-sideline playmaking, ability, and explosive pass rush skills. Plus, he is capable of covering running backs and tight ends. I mean, he's quick as heck. And then the Carolina Panthers. You probably never heard about this guy, but now that Sam Darnold is the number one QB, they get Rashawn Slater to protect him. Rashawn Slater last year, he opted out, but the Panthers will get an opportunity to give their QB1 for the long term, beefing up their protection around him. Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos had a pretty good offense, and they got Teddy Bridgewater, so they're gonna have a good offense. They got talent. They got Noah Fant. They got Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. That guy's filled with guys. Melvin Gordon. So they decided to go on the other end of the ball and get a cornerback in J.C. Horn. This guy's from South Carolina. He's a high-powered. He's a good secondary. He's a best pure man to cover in the draft. Really, I mean, Dallas Cowboys get another cover man, Patrick Surtain. This guy really. I mean, he could be special in my opinion. I think he slips here, but yeah, I think he'd be special. Ding 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 ding. Eagles traded up one pick. They go ahead and get. They trade up one pick. They trade the 2022 first round pick and this year's first round pick to get Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle I meant not the 2022 first round pick. They traded up all that to get one pick. They heard some news and they wanted Jalen Waddle, so they got up and snagged him. At 12, the Giants ended up getting Devonta Smith. Devonta Smith, in my opinion, sucks, but he's going to be taken because of his hype. He's literally built like me. Chargers, they get an edge rusher in Kwity Paye. They got Joey Bosa and Kwity Paye. That would really do something special. Vikings, but they got a lot of talent on offense. They got a lot of talent on defense. They go get a guard, and you can never go long drafting an O lineman. This guy's name's Alijah Tucker. I don't really know how to say it, but he's a good player. New England Patriots. The Patriots get Najee Harris. They were looking for, this is a high Najee Harris draft, but I'm just saying it because they were looking for somebody. They were looking for somebody special, and they got it. Najee Harris is one of the best running backs in the draft, one of the most talented offensive players in the draft. And nobody. Arizona Cardinals. Jeremiah Owusu-Kamara. This dude's a linebacker. I really think he slips here, but the Raiders needed athleticism, and this guy is really athletic. And that dude, Mike Mayock, is good at drafting players. I feel like this guy will fit in well. Okay, at 18, Justin Fields is taken. Dolphins. 17, Justin Fields is taken. Las Vegas Raiders get Justin Fields. They say, screw you, Derek Carr. F you. Get out of here. They have Justin Fields. He's really he slipped back, but 18 Dolphins, and again they get Xavier Collins. This guy's Tulsa linebacker. He's a stud, big body linebacker, versatility, everything. Football team, they get Mac Jones. They don't say, Ryan Fitzpatrick, you're 52. We have 2 more years in you. That dude, you're a one playoff wonder. They say we want Mac Jones. You just give him a year or 2 to develop, and we got time. We got quarterbacks ahead of him. Bears, they get Christian Darrisaw, Virginia Tech offensive tackle. The Bears haven't drafted an offensive tackle higher than this since the 5th round. And they see somebody special in Darrisaw, so they get him. And they get him because they need him. David Montgomery had a little bit of something going on, so I feel this is a good pick. All right. Colts get Jalen Phillips. Colts must generate pressure with the 4-man rush to effectively run. Matt Albert's version of the Tampa 2. Phillips is skid condition with non-stop motor in a polished game. Yeah, that's true. Tennessee Titans, they get Trevon Maher, TCU. He's a safety. I've seen this guy play a couple times because I keep up with TCU games and everything. He's a good player. He's not anything crazy, but this is a good guy to get at number 22, especially with that tough Titans defense. That defense sucked. New York Jets, they say, man, we really need to bulk up this line if we want to do something this year, so they get a center. Landon Dickerson, this guy's, I don't really, I'm saying, but he's from Alabama. He's a high-ranked dude, but he's the number 1 center in the draft. One healthy, though. Steelers, Jamin Davis, he's a linebacker from Kentucky. Speed, athleticism, that's all you need from a linebacker. It was a good pick by the Steelers, and their offense is star-studded. I've never seen an offense like it. They need defense. Jacksonville Jaguars get Christian Barmore. He's, of course, defensive tackle at Alabama. They try to build up a middle. Urban Meyer, he went up to get offense. He didn't get a lot of defense. He had a couple good defensive guys, but he didn't get a lot of. Cleveland Browns, they get Joe Tyron. He's an edge from Washington. This dude was a stud. And he's, bro, imagine him, Jadeveon Clowney, and Myles Garrett. All right, now the Baltimore Ravens, they got Azeez Ojulari. This guy's a Georgia edge. He's a good player. Saints, Le'Veon Bell, Washington defensive tackle. Saints need him because they didn't do anything offense, and all they did was ship guys away. Jalen Mayfield, offensive tackle, Green Bay Packers. That's where he's going to be, is in the Green Bay needs another lineman. They really do. Bills get Caleb Farley. Yeah, they need a cornerback. Can't freaking start Josh Allen. That guy's a bum. Baltimore Ravens get an offensive tackle. They traded Orlando Brown, so they need somebody to replace him. They take Tevin Jenkins. He's from Oklahoma State. Tampa Bay Buccaneers get Gregory Rousseau, who they need somebody to go along with him. He's good edge from Miami. Yep, that's my draft. 7.5 minutes are left, man. That was got through it quick, man, because you don't want to waste your time, and I don't want to waste mine.